Hello everybody. In this lesson, we will be adding highlights to the light sources in our picture. The first thing we'll do is add another texture with highlights to the candle. We're going to do it exactly the same way as we did in our previous class. Let's set the blending mode to screen, and right away, these beautiful highlights become visible. This is another picture of mine. To take a textures picture like this one, you'll need a fisheye lens as wide as possible. Mine was 15 millimeters. I took a water spray, the one you use for plants, and sprayed the lens a little. It's okay if your lens has some water droplets on it. Then I fixed a flashlight on one side of the lens. It lit the water droplets, creating these highlights. That's how I got these interesting looking effects. The main thing with these highlights is not to overdo it. Alright, let's enable a layer with a mask. Take the gradient tool and change the color to white. I have it set to the radial gradient option and 49% opacity. I begin to work on and around the candle. Make a duplicate layer. The hotkeys for this texture are Command+G or Control+G on PC. I delete the mask layer, and with the moving tool, I move this highlight wherever I want. Okay, let's turn the mask layer back on. Hold the Option key, or Alt on PC, and we get a black mask. And with the gradient tool once again, I carefully add this beautiful highlight. That's great. That's it for this side of the photo. Now I'm going to add a blue texture to the left side of our photo. Hold Command+T or Control+T on PC. And if you also hold the Shift key, you can turn the texture picture every 15 degrees as you see fit. Set the blending mode to screen. And we get highlights from our backlight on this side of the photograph as well. With the curve again, we can do the same as we did with our previous textures. Drag the lowest point slightly to the right. Fix another point in the shadows and lower it. We are making a contrasting curve again. The curve is very flexible. It allows me to adjust the medium, dark, and light tones easily. I can also change the colors if I want. I think it's too purple. So let's add a little blue. For this layer, I will create a hue saturation layer and color our texture evenly blue. This will take care of unwanted colors, like yellows, for example, and they won't show on our texture. Here we can add a little more saturation, or a little less. It's really a matter of taste. I turn on the mask layer, hold the Option key, or Alt on PC, take the gradient, and work on my blue highlights, making them a bit more distinct. Let's reduce the opacity for the gradient. Last step. Select all of the layers that we created in this lesson, throw them into a folder, and label it. That's pretty much it, guys. This lesson comes to an end. In the next one, we'll learn how to draw rays of light.